y'all, it's Ilana and welcome to my bathroom and my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to do something a little bit different than what I normally post, but I am going to be attempting an oil slick in my dark ass level 1 hair because I love a good challenge. And if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. Typically, I post content about navigating life and dating in Portland and San Francisco. So if you are single navigating the dating world, or maybe you're thinking about moving to Portland or San Francisco, go ahead and subscribe down below because I think you'll really like it here. The reason I'm posting this video on my channel today is because the weather in Portland's been really bad. I haven't gotten a chance to explore since I recently moved here, and I know y'all wanted Portland content. We've gotten a ton of snow and rain, and it's just been a mess. So without further ado, enough talking, let's go ahead and ruin my hair. If you don't know what an oil slick is, I'll have a picture right over here, but it's basically like this beautiful, iridescent, rainbow highlight. It's so beautiful and it looks stunning in people who have really dark hair like me, which is why I wanted to do this look. I have never had any kind of vivid or bright color ever in my hair. I've gotten highlights before, so my hair has definitely been bleached, but I've gone to a professional for that. Basically, my hair turns out to be very coppery and orange when it gets bleached. So it's gonna be really interesting to see if I can even get it lifted to a blonde. I really don't think it will, but I'm hopeful that I can get it to a very nice color orange or light orange, maybe like a medium to dark blonde enough to where the color will show. Fingers crossed. I took my extensions out. This is what my hair looks like without them. I actually attempted bleaching the extensions the past 2 days and they weren't lifting. So this is basically what happened with them. As you can see, there's not a lot here, and really only the tips got bleached and the ends are, well, they're crying for help right now. This is too dark, and this is also at a level 1. And the thing with extensions is that you're really not supposed to bleach extensions, but I like to break rules. I am starting my whole process over. I've ran out of bleach. I also do not recommend the Manic Panic bleach as it didn't do anything. I ordered ion bleach, so I'm hopeful that will actually lift my hair. Enough talking. Let's go ahead and attempt to re-bleach these extensions and see if we can get any kind of lift. And then I will do the fun part and bleach my hair, because I know that's what y'all want to see. I have my mixing bowl. I'm going to use the red one for the bleach. So this is the Ion Bright White Powder Lightener, and it says it can lift up to 7 levels, so I'm hoping for the best. And then I'm going to be using 30 Developer. I am using some of the leftover Manic Panic ones that I have, so that's okay. I just don't recommend the bleaching powder, but the Developer seemed fine. And then inside the bleach, which I didn't use on my extensions, and that's probably why they came out so terrible, I did have some sort of like bonder. So I'm using the Ion Booster. It kind of acts like Olaplex, but it doesn't have the same ingredient as Olaplex, but this will still protect my hair and my extensions hair from the bleach not frying it. Made that mistake the first time, so we're gonna have this, and I bought 2 of them. So here is my food scale. I'm gonna go ahead and measure everything out really quick, and then we will start applying the bleach onto my extensions for another time. Here is the mixture. It's such a pretty purple blue color. The bonding element is in here, so let's go ahead and do some bleaching. I'm gonna just kind of section this off and get some foil. And I'll just show you just doing one because that will really bore you guys. I'm not gonna f with the ends too much. Actually, you know what? I will. The ends are really dead, but it's just not a good color. Really saturating it with bleach as much as I can. And I'm gonna probably apply bleach like up to here. I don't want the whole thing to be saturated in bleach because it's just gonna be hidden underneath my real hair anyways. It doesn't matter, and plus with an oil slick, it's okay to have black pieces showing through. And I'm going to fold it up. And there is one wrapped up. I'm gonna check on it every 5 to 10 minutes to see how it's doing. And when I'm done bleaching everything, I will show you the final results. Yes, it's lifting! Oh my God, yep, this is the thing. It was totally the bleach that I used. Manic Panic, you are canceled. Let me see if there's any, I just wanna use the rest of this bleach up. We'll just put it on here just because I don't want to waste product. Yay! It's working! So I just finished washing the bleach out and this is what they look like. Obviously they're wet. I probably will still have to bleach it, but I want to still show it to you when it's dry. I have a meeting that I have to get to really quick, so I'm going to let this hang for a little bit and air dry a tiny bit. I'm going to blow dry it. I'll show you what it looks like dry, and then I'm going to bleach it again. So I have dried the extensions. This is the color. It's like a very coppery orange color. It looks a lot more red in the camera, but it's definitely a little bit lighter in person. It needs to get bleached again. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and bleach it again. And then I will show you what it looks like after I bleach it. And then once I bleach it, I will tone it so you see the final product, and then I will start with my regular hair. So basically the extensions just couldn't lift anymore, and right now it's this carrot orange color. That's basically what it did. I had an idea that I was going to use some of the blue hair dye, the Zor, the Ion Permanent Brights one, and very lightly just taking some of this hair dye because blue neutralizes orange. It cancels those tones out. So if I put some blue dye, it actually won't completely turn blue, but it should deepen out the color and kind of tone it out that way. So I'm really hoping that this will work, and I will blow dry it out and show you how it turned out. I have some sad news. I have officially damaged my extensions. I'm really embarrassed. We are going to say goodbye to Miss Halo. She had a very nice life. Eventually I'm gonna have to buy more extensions just because I really do not like my hair this length, and my hair is already really thin and fine. Okay, good morning. So thankfully it's a Saturday, so I can go to Sally's with more time and get some more developer. I'm running really low on developer because I just wasted it all on my extensions and just fried it off. So I am gonna just do a test piece on my hair. Very, very nervous. I do need to get more of these because my hair looked really good after the first round. By hair, I mean my extensions, and then the second 2 times it didn't have this, so I wonder if that was one of the reasons as to why it didn't work. Got my little setup, my test strand ready to go. Here is a little bit of bleach that I mixed. Here we go. All right, let me grab a piece of foil. And just so we're clear, this is definitely going to turn orange. I think what I have learned from the extensions is that this cannot be done in a full day, and it's crazy because it's like I'm not even trying to go full blonde, but I really need some yellow. Like I really want like a level 7, a level 8 on my hair, and I haven't been getting that. So I'm gonna look in the mirror over here, so I apologize if you can't see much. I'm also going to be avoiding my roots. There's no need for me to do my roots. That was like really challenging to foil up the hair by myself. God, I have so much bleach left over. I don't want to waste it. I think I will do another tiny piece, and I'm just going to use the rest of this bleach. I'm just going to really like slather the product. All right, I'm going to do this section off camera, and then I am going to come back and show you what has happened. It may have lightened like 1 level, but we will wash it out and see if there's anything that's noticeable. So this is after I washed it, conditioned, and blow dried it. So it's funny, on camera, you can kind of see the change, how it's like a nice copper color. It's actually kind of pretty. I feel like it could be kind of acceptable to go out in public with this. I am gonna take a break from this and go to the gym. Another thing is I am not going to double bleach it in one day. I think I've learned the lesson that bleaching is a process. I am just a huge Scorpio. I'm very impulsive, very impatient. And that's what happens when you are impulsive and impatient. Things don't go your way, but I never learned. It's weird because in person, I feel like you can't really see the difference, but on camera you can. My goal is to get my hair to a level 7 or a level 8 because with an oil slick, I want the colors to be muted and subtle, and having like a level 5 or level 6 is still gonna be too dark. So that is the goal, to get it to a level 7 or a level 8. So the colors are still subtle. Oh, and before I finish bleaching the rest of my hair, the only thing that I have left to say here is, Brad Mondo, I am so sorry, especially after the extension mess. We're gonna try to make sure I don't do that with my actual hair. Okay, I am back from the gym, so now it's time to finish bleaching my hair. I am gonna do the rest of these bottom pieces, aka like the bottom back of my head, because if anything were to happen and get damaged, at least I lose this part and not like up here. But it's sectioned into like 3.5 pieces, and I say 3.5 just because like I did another section right here where my bangs fall. And once I'm halfway done, I'll show you a little bit of how I'm like bleaching my hair. So I'm kind of like wrapping up this other half of my head, well, like the top back piece. I've just been using my fingers just because I feel like I can really saturate my hair in the bleach, since that's what you want to do. And then I've just been foiling it up. So I put the foil up as high up as possible. And then I kind of curl my ends up here just because they're long. And then I fold it up like this. I'm sure there's a much better way to do this, but this is how I'm folding it. And it's so hard to like place these foils by myself and fold them up, but I'm managing to get it done. So I have like one section here, that one other section left that I need to do, and then I'm gonna do the other half, which is like the other half of like this section. All right, so I'm gonna finish bleaching and then I will show you all my hair in foil. Here I am with all the foils, and I'm gonna let this process for about 30 minutes. Some are already processing, so I'm probably gonna check up on some of the bottom pieces under here. And then I will take a shower and rinse all of the bleach out and show you what my hair looks like. So I did a rough blow dry on my hair, so that's why it may look a little dry, but yeah, so it's pretty light. I did get this one weird gold highlight here, but right now, as you can see, it has like a nice little reddish tint to it. And the reason it looks a little uneven is I didn't skip any hairs, but I'm glad that it has still black streaks coming through, because with an oil slick, that's totally okay. And the hair color will seamlessly blend in with my regular hair color. So it's okay if some spots are missed, because my hair is already dark to begin with, so I can get away with that. It's not bad. It's a pretty color. It feels really healthy. I know it looks really dry. It definitely is gonna have to get bleached again, 1000%. I really hope I don't have to bleach it a third time, because I'm over bleaching already. This has been a process, especially after the mess with my extensions. I will see you in a few days when I bleach this again. So this is phase 2 of bleaching my hair. So I Olaplexed my hair yesterday because when I woke up that morning, my hair was not feeling too great. It definitely made my hair feel a lot better. So now I am going to reapply bleach onto my hair again. I am going to keep it on for about 45 minutes to an hour, and I will set my timer. So I'm going to go ahead and section my hair again and then bleach it again, and we'll see how it looks. So now that I sectioned my hair and I look ridiculous, so I have it section by section, I'm going to go ahead and make some bleach and we will start applying. Just to remind you what developer I'm using, I'm actually using a 40 developer, but I have this Ion Radiance Booster, which actually lowers the power down to a 30. When you put bleach on your hair, you have to really saturate it so it looks like it has like a toothpaste consistency on your hair. It's super saturated. It doesn't look as saturated on camera, but in person it definitely is. Oh my god, and I keep just like dropping and plopping it on my countertop. Okay, one side down, other two go. I will be back when my hair is fully covered in foils. Okay, so I have all the foils in my hair, and then for my bangs I just kind of clip them up so they'd be out of my face because I'm doing this like in between meetings for work. Anyway, so I'm gonna let this sit for 45 minutes and then I will take the foils out and see what they look like, but as you can tell, I'm absolutely over it. I don't want to do any more bleaching, so I'm praying that I do not need to bleach my hair a third time or I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, so I just took the foils out. This is the color. It's pretty blonde on my end. I still think it might turn out orange once I dry it. It doesn't look completely orange, which I'm really impressed by. The only thing is, this piece didn't really take up bleach very well. It's very spotty and still brown, but it may be okay because I'm gonna cover it up with dye anyways, but I feel like the color looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash this out and we'll see what it looks like with some pieces dry. So this is what it looks like washed out. Definitely still kind of orangey. All right, I'm gonna be right back. Olaplex my hair and I'll see you soon. I just rinsed out the Olaplex and conditioned it nicely. So I'm going to use these pieces of hair to do test strips of toner. So I have two different toners. I'm pretty sure one will not work because my hair is probably not light enough for it. But I have a level 7 toner and then a level 8 toner. This is medium ash blonde and this is light ash blonde. I don't think this is gonna do anything, but thankfully the woman at Sally's said that I could return it if it doesn't work. My hair's definitely at like a level 6, level 7, so I think I should see some luck and it should still be light enough for color to show through. I really hope this works because I really do not want to bleach my hair a third time because I am over it and I just want to put color in my hair. I put the toner in and this was where the level 8 toner was and this is where the level 7 was. Yeah, it doesn't look like it did anything. At first I thought it did. It just looks really orange still and I feel like it's kind of still the same color as these hairs. Oh my god, I don't want to bleach it again. I don't wanna do it again. Oh. I am just gonna go ahead, dry the rest of my hair, and I'm gonna let my hair take an hour to 2 hour break. It's not feeling gross at all. I mean, well, it's a little hard, but I definitely don't feel any hair loss at all. But I can't lie, I'm pretty annoyed that I have to bleach this one more time. If the color still does not come out the way that I want it to, too bad, so sad. I'm gonna try to tone it as much as I can and we're just gonna use that as the base because it is not getting bleached a fourth time. No sir, no ma'am. Woo! She is orange and looking crazy. This is a look! So I know my bangs look absolutely crazy, but it's weird because this looks so much more blonde than this. I have decided I am absolutely not going to be bleaching my hair again because feeling my hair dry, it's feeling fluffy and frizzy, and that was how my extensions started to feel. And once it got to that kind of texture, they started breaking off. So I think it's best that I do not bleach my hair a third time. I'm gonna just attempt to use the level 7 toner. I'm just gonna put the rest of this toner in, wash it out, and then I will dry it again and see what it looks like. So this is after I toned it. It definitely muted the color down and it's not blonde. Well, it's a little bit more blonde looking in person, but it's more of a light brown, probably at a level 5, maybe a level 6. My hair does not feel good at all, and I'm kind of glad I'm not bleaching it. We'll see how the colors look. Sorry, I kept looking at the viewfinder, but we will see what it looks like all done. I'm gonna start doing some test strips of all 4 colors that I'm going to do, and I really hope that it turns out okay. And let me show you the colors that I'm using really quick. So I am using Tanzanite and Ion, and then I'm using Magenta, Radiant Orchid, and then I'm using the semi-permanent Arctic Fox. You're probably wondering why I'm doing a semi-permanent for the green, and that is because the emerald color was out at the Sally store. I kind of wanted to change up the color when the green fades out, so that's why I chose that to be semi-permanent. By the way, I ordered new extensions and I ordered ash blonde ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix up the 3 permanent colors with 10 volume developer. This does not need developer. I'm excited, finally, the moment I've been waiting for. Okay, so I have all the color in my hair. I look like a mess. There was just no way avoiding it. I did have a little cape thingy and it is what it is. So I have a timer set for 35 minutes so all of this color can just sink in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and wash it out. And I can't wait for you to see the final product with my colored extensions. Ta-da! Look how subtle and muted these colors are. They are so beautiful. I just love how this turned out. I feel very transformed, and it's just something new and fun. Brad Mondo, who? I am absolutely not sorry. I think I did such a good job being able to mute out this hair and to be able to go for the look that I was trying to accomplish. I know it may look kind of hard to see on camera, but I promise the colors are there, and I am just so happy with it. I feel really pretty. Guys, if you liked this video, you thought this was just something fun, random, and silly, you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And with that, I will see you in my next video. Bye!